Check us out on Patreon, guys, where we give you our exclusive access to all of our videos, 186 videos and counting. We just updated it. That's why I know how many videos is on there.
Bangers too, though. Bangers. You know, nothing too shabby. I mean, I don't know, like a Led Zeppelin marathon. We got Metallica on there, some Megadeth stuff. You know, I'm just saying. Just throwing that out there, man. So if you're interested, definitely check that out, guys. The link for that will be in the description.
What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man, George.
What's shaking, guys? How you living out there, man? Shout out to the free thinkers, of course, man.
Yeah, man. So, new series for us, guys. We're thinking we're going to call it either Artist Spotlight or Deaf to Radio Spotlight, man. These are some up-and-coming artists that's on our new platform that we're working on. I know we've been saying it. We've been working on it for a while. It's coming. We promise. But this is really about the artists, guys. This is all in the same kind of vein of what we've been saying about the channel from day one. Free thinkers and really wanting to give up-and-coming artists a true shot. So the format here is a little different, guys. We're going to listen to about 2 minutes of each song. We're going to do 2 different songs here. First artist is called Shaq Mack. Now, we've heard about 20 seconds of each of these songs, guys, just because we have to do our due diligence. We can't just come into this blindly.
No.
It just doesn't make sense with this format.
We have to have a certain level of quality. You know what I mean? So for all aspiring artists that want to reach out to us to be on this sort of spotlight that we're doing, the quality has to be there. I mean, even though this is a sponsored video, the quality still has to be a certain bare minimum of quality met. So
exactly,
just a heads up on that.
Yeah, man. So Shaq Mack out of Texas. Name of the song we're gonna do is "All on Me" is the name of the song. He's been getting a little bit of buzz going on for himself, coming out of Texas. We've been on a couple radio stations and stuff.
Shout out to Shaq Mack. Shout out to Texas, man.
Yeah, man. What I mean? A lot of rappers.
We get a lot of love from Texas, by the way. So we're not gonna talk your ear off, man. Let's get right into it, man. Mr. Shaq Mack, "All on Me" featuring Malachi.
Malachi.
I think it's Malachi. We think it's Malachi, but I'm just Shout out to, I believe it's Malachi. I believe featuring Malachi on this one. See if y'all recognize the sample, though.
You all on me, I'm all on you. So what you tryna do? It's so sexy when you grind.
Firm biz, what it is. Black Street.
Gotta get you home with me tonight. Come on. That was the shit. So first question I got for them is how the hell are they able to use this and legally?
I think he's just like, man, fuck that. We're just gonna go with it. We ain't gonna clear this sample, man. We're just gonna go with it and then deal with, get popping.
But I'm not gonna lie.
Clear that later. You know what I mean? Deal with that later.
I ain't gonna lie though. I like it though.
The beat is hot.
I like it.
The beat is hot.
Because even that Foxy Brown joint back in the day, in the Blackstreet joint, I like that sample.
Love that.
So I like the sample so far. So they doing it, whether it's done legally or illegally. I'm just joking.
Whether they cleared the sample or not, however they got it out.
That was a good pick. That was a good pick.
Yep.
You all on me, I'm all on you. So what you tryna do? It's so sexy when you grind on me. You light up the room. Loving on me, baby, you can do no wrong. Get me in the groove to my favorite song. You know it's gonna
You all on me, shit, I'm all on you. Loot the plan, what you tryna do? Whispering sweet nothing's got your body heating up. From a simple touch, got the room steaming up. You here for the night and your body calling. Your eyes in my favor, baby, we going all in. Mesmerizing your closest every home. Fantasizing you with nothing on, let's get it on. Slip on your favorite lingerie so I can slip it off. Working all around the clock like no days off. Lay it down, tongue sticking like glue. Could be with any girl, but tonight I'm with you. What you trying to do?
You all on me, I'm all on you. So what you trying
This
to
is
do?
it right here, though. The chorus is
It's so sexy when you grind on me.
But he wrote the beat.
Yeah, he did.
Loving on me, baby, you can do no wrong.
Yeah.
She say put me in the mood, get me in the groove to my favorite song.
Man, let's pause that for a second, though. All right, there's no secret that your boy is an R&B. I love R&B. Let's just keep it at that. I'm not gonna get X-rated here, but the moral of the story, though, man, is the way
X-rated is wild.
I love the swag here, and I love the whole vibe of how the R&B chorus, because that to me is taking the song to a new level. To me,
Yep.
I really think this is something.
The chorus is hard.
Yeah, this should be on the radio, in my opinion.
There's nothing that's separating this song from what's on the radio, though. Like, there's nothing besides marketing and getting it out there, which is why when we heard like the 20 to 30 second snippet.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, dude, if this got exposure, man, it could be out of here.
Yes, sir.
It's just this little fun, cool R&B joint that I know the ladies are going to love. When that chorus comes, I know. If they're like 2-3 girls watching this video, guaranteed they like that chorus. Like, that is a guarantee.
But shout out to Shaq Mack too, though. He did ride
rode
the beat, and I like the way he infused a lot the Luther Vandross back in there. You know,
How old is Shaq Mack to know about Luther?
Yeah,
Shaq Mack. You know, how old are you, man? I mean, I don't know. But Shaq Mack has he's got good personality though. The way he says it, it almost, I don't know if he sounds like one of them Pretty Ricky dudes or whatever the case.
He does sound like
Slick
somebody.
Him or lick him or some shit, whatever that dude.
Slick him, lick him.
But his tone and his delivery is a very southern. It's got that southern like,
Yeah, it does.
You know what I mean, slickness to it. So it's cool, man.
Yeah, man.
It's cool.
You know it's going
Start the
down.
bubble bath with the wine table side. Exotic to a plain Jane, but still worth the time. Don't tell me what you like, let me figure it out. Grip me tight to speed it up, or loosen up to slow it down. Bite my index to alleviate the noise. Going back to back like them Oak Town boys. Feeling like Gates, tongue out between the booty cheeks. Do to you what you do to me, girl, you a super freak. Face looking like I just worked out. You know, pressure buzz pipes, so I'm easing it now. My body on your body all through the night. Kiss on the forehead, gotta leave for my flight. Enjoyed the night.
All on me, I'm all
That's
on
smooth
you.
though.
So
It's
what
alright.
you tryna do?
I can rock that.
So what you tryna do? It's so sexy when you grind on me. You light up the room. You light up the room. Loving on me, baby, you can do no wrong. Wrong.
Yeah.
She say put me in the mood, get me in the groove to my favorite song. You know it's going down.
Shout out to both Shaq Mack and Malachi. You know what I'm saying? Malachi. We think Malachi. Shout out to them, though, man. You know, man. That just sounds good.
It does, man. It does, man. So if you guys are interested in that, man, check him out. His information will be in the description below.
Yep,
along
we'll put
with
his
the
IG
link.
and information in there as well, man.
Yep, along with the link to the song. So on to the next artist, man. This artist's name is Glenn Hodge Banned. His information will be in the description as well below. Now,
Shout out to Glenn Hodge.
Switching up the genre a little bit. This
It's gonna be a big detour from what we just heard.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
So this gentleman is from London, England, right? And I guess I don't know what to really classify this genre, guys. I mean, even he said it's urban folk, alternative folk, English folk, you know. So
He even said whatever.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Something like that in that realm.
I was going to omit that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it real.
So there's a lot. This is a little different. There's a lot going on, but I think it's interesting. I think it's different. And he's all the way coming out of London, man. So a different sound than what we just heard. But as you know, guys, we do multiple genres on the channel, man. So we're free thinkers. We always keep our minds open. We want you guys to do the same. So Glenn Hodge Banned is the name of this artist, and As It Is the name of the song that we're going to
check
get
it
into
out.
now.
There was a fella on the news today, suffered some abuse. For a mind with an obtuse, it comes with privilege. In a look as old as money, never hungered for a day, but would showcase a disdain for those who were born to it. We're the undisputed engine, ones who have to give, serving on the front line and nursing your kids. And we're building the houses you live in. We work all over Scotland. Have you met the fierce Irish nation as it is all throughout England? What you want is a Welshman beside you.
Thank you for putting the lyrics in there, man.
Yeah.
Glenn. You know, because I feel like this is a song that's sort of, making
Like
a statement, very
For
thought-provoking.
a cause, right?
Yeah, it seems like it's for a cause, right? Because he started off by saying there was a fella, excuse me, because I have a bad habit of not talking into the mic. There was a fella on the news today who suffered some abuse for a mind with an obtuse that comes with privilege. In a look as old as money, old money, huh? Never hungered for a day, but would showcase a disdain for those who were born to it. So I'm like, is that weren't born into it? Because after that he says, but we are the undisputed engine, the ones that have to give, working on the front line and nursing for your kids. So it almost comes off like he's making a statement for those people. Like, it seems like this old man, old money, comes from privilege, is sort of looking down on the working class. That could be one angle to it. And he's sort of reminding people like, you wouldn't have the infrastructure that you have if it wasn't for, these people, the blue collar workers here that's making that all possible. So I don't know if it's just sort of a statement of these politicians that seem to have become detached from the working class and are sort of ignoring their contribution to society, or is it that it's a politician because it says, but would showcase a disdain for those who were born to it.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
Right? Because is it more of like you're contradicting yourself?
Correct.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Because that's what I was going to say, because it sounds like it could be that, and it could also be, because it's throwing me off, shit. Because it seems like what he's saying here in verse 1 is this person looks as old as money, meaning he has money and he's privileged, but he's looking down to those who are also privileged, that were born into money. Maybe because he's got old money, and maybe the way you're making your money now is new and fast. Maybe it's online, or maybe it's doing something that that older person think is just less than, I don't know, but because that's kind of what that statement says to me.
He's talking about, well, we are
the front
we're
line.
We're the front line. And this and that. I would wonder why he feels the need to say that with blue collar workers.
If you're not a blue collar worker and you was born into money, right, and you're privileged,
right. So it just seems like he's fighting for those people. He's giving a voice to those people. So it's an interesting, whatever, man.
But either way, though, good conversation.
Very good.
And
very thought-provoking.
Yes.
Love the way this was written. And it looks like he said in here that, I don't want to talk too long, but he wrote this song after watching an interview with a well-known politician's dad. Very interesting, man. I think it sounds good. I feel like he can open for like Bono or some shit. Like, for like U2. It's got this sort of worldly feel to it, All right, let's keep it going.
All throughout England, what you want, there's a Welshman beside you. They're looking ragged in the alleys, on the streets they're all earning. Put their money on the man who took it home with him. Should we push away our neighbour? Well, let's put it to a vote, on a whim and in the hope that our new age begin. But we're the younger in the voices of the many over years, destined to be choiceless, invested in fear. I'm a calling to everyone, listen. I'm a calling to everyone, listen. We live all over Scotland.
He's got a good voice, man. Yeah, he's got a good voice.
Nation as it is, all throughout
love the melody's got a good melody there.
There's a Welshman beside you.
Yep. We'll stop it there, man. Yep. But yeah, shout out to Mr. Glenn Hodge, man. Like Ryan said, I think he has a good voice. Mm-hmm. It's got a very catchy melody, and again, it just has this sort of worldly feel. You know what I mean?
He also mentioned that this is like his neighborhood that he walks to every single day. Mm-hmm. So he felt compelled to shoot the video that way, because he's just, he's amongst the people and speaking for the people. So I think what he's got here, he's got like a whole like synergy about this whole song and the meaning and I feel like this is personal to him. It's not just about making music. Obviously, this is a career that he's doing. He's making it a career, or maybe he's been doing it for a while. I don't know, but it's personal. So therefore, it brings new value to it to me. So I think he did a good job, man.
Shout out to what did he say? Shout out to Wales, Scotland, and England. Mm-hmm. And it seems to be some sort of a common theme in these areas that he's talking about, man. Oh, Ireland as well, of course, as well. Excuse me, I don't want to forget Ireland.
Yeah. So shout out to Glenn Hodge Banned and Shaq Mack, man.
Salute.
For kicking this off, man. If you guys really enjoyed that, hopefully you did. Follow these guys, man. Go to their Instagram. We're going to put all their information in our description below. And just let them know Lost in Vegas sent you, man, and support these guys.
Show them some love, man.
If you like them.
If you enjoyed it.
If you like them.
And before we end the video, guys, if you're interested in being on our artist sort of spotlight profile thing we have going on, make sure you shoot us an email in the description below as well, of course. That's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also, guys, check out our Patreon if you're interested. It will allow you to get exclusive access to our content. I'm George. That's Ryan. Lost to Vegas.
We out.
We out.